rich, but he broke just egregious.
Looking good, my guy.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Grant, two teams with very high hopes for the postseason. This should be a fantastic matchup.
You know, B.A., I've had this one circled on my calendar. Both sides have talent. They're exciting. You know, it's the kind of game that could come down to the last shot.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's MP in at the 1. Clock at 2. And Caro no good. And here's Minnesota now, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz, such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. This one for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Edwards against Bain. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Randall outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Suggs against MP. Here's Edwards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just a ferocious. Play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 54 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. truly one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner, and Black subbed in for Suggs. And the Timberwolves making a change here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shots good by Black.
Well, he can play inside with that 6'7" size. Black aggressive down low.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
From deep, Banchero. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. And so MP will bring it up for the T-Wolves. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margin. Really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP with it. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And the shot goes down.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Carter finds Bataze. On the wing, Bane. Clock at 6. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Carter. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Minnesota leading by 9. Let's take a quick break. Great to have you with us. Checked in for Jones. And then for Minnesota, Miller comes in for Ingles. And MP is subbed in for Dillingham. On the court for Minnesota, Julius Randle out there with Miller. Then it's MP. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to MP. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Basket counts. Randle's got 4 points in the quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
When it comes to Randle, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randle's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
MP looking it over. Randle on the screen. To the paint. And it's Randle with the jam.
What a well-placed screen by Randle. Not only helping the ball handler, but also making some room for himself.
Magic trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
Well, look at Franz Wagner going up to get it.
The Timberwolves have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Now here's MP. He has 6. Yep, that one's good. Randle's got 8.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Carter. Banked it in off the glass.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Here's MP. Randall is screen on Suggs. Inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And here's MP from outside. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Carter finds Bain. Carter, a screen on McDaniels. Bain, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
MP against Banchero. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Great open look there. Bain's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Here's MP. Oh, misses the dunk.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
The three from Suggs. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Minnesota. They lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings. Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throw. He's the one I trust calling the shots. Are you crazy, Kenny?
Well, all right. Good point, big fella. But only if he doesn't get to pick our ties.
Come on. You guys would look fantastic in bow ties. I've got some extras here. Here, Shaq, try this one. And here's one for you, Jet. Those are going to be great.
Ooh, I like that.
And moving on now to that first half tough sledding so far for the Orlando Magic.
They've looked weak defensively. If you got any pride, they need to show it soon.
Yeah, they're serving up a buffet inside, and the other team's going for seconds and thirds.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Wet like watermelon. I think I better start my broadcast together.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
God. What are you doing?
And Minnesota with possession here. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Batase in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And here's MP from outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the
Doctor, take your ankles.
results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
I take also.
Randall against Banchero. Up top, Bane. Wagner outside. Clock is at 3. Launches a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
I gotta stop doing that
rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Brian, back over to you.
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Lets it fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
MP outside. The 3 is up. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Batase. Here's Suggs, guarded by Edwards. And Carroll with a screen on Edwards. Some room here for Suggs. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Suggs has got 6.
A solid jump shooter. Now, the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at the Pistons, they still got a solid hold on that 3rd spot.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've had a cold stretch and are desperately looking to end their losing streak. You can bet tensions are high in that locker room.
MP shot is off.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
And there's a pick from deep, Banchero. And it's MP with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 19. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero.
Good defense.
MP against Suggs.
Wet like water. What's this?
From deep, MP
Wet like
fires in the triple. MP's got 14 points now in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Live checked in for Orlando. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
I'm staying like a wet noodle. Then he add this stuff into like 2K team.
And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 5th rebound. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that crucial extra pass when the opening is there.
Pass to Bataze. On the wing, Bain. Bataze, a screen on DiVincenzo. Bain. And another miss by Orlando.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And out of
I
bounds.
was trying to see this work out. Yeah, that was bad. I was bad. I should have that crossover to get up loose. Let's take a look at what we do.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Black outside. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
Black wants to keep getting better as a shooter. Raining shots like this will certainly help his confidence.
On the court for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo and Edwards
Green
on the
like
perimeter. Joe Ingles is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at point guard.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Black passes to Carter. Here's Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner with a screen on Edwards. Suggs, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP fires. Connects again from distance.
Green like
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Outside Carter. Wagner finds Bain. Wagner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Bain. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Orlando making some changes. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Black. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert comes in for Ingles. And McDaniels is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
A good look from Bain. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Bain's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These are shots Bain will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. 1:52 left in the final quarter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. A line change here for Orlando. Minnesota leading by 21. Here's MP. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. MP's got 46.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
DiVincenzo against Howard. Lets it fly. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
and they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
To the left wing. Carter, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
19 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Black outside. Pass to Howard. Jones from outside. And the rebound by the Timberwolves. Back to MP. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
Ooh, that felt good.
Good game last night.
Nice shot.
You're like money in the bank.
Let's go.
That's what I want to see.
Yes.
up, MP?
Will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Miller. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Bro, why would you not move? I should have thrown it way early. And where is Julius Randle at? Why should Saudi? Where's Julius Randle? Where's Julius? Joyce is hurt.
And so
Oh,
MP
no.
will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They come into this
Be a
one
hard
having outplayed
game,
the
man.
Magic last
Joyce
game.
is hurt.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in
Joyce
and
hurt.
stuck
Okay.
to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
So it's the Rockets now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like Van Vliet's shot selection. Terrific at looking to score when he sees the opportunity.
Well, Fred Van Vliet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. And here is MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's Durant on the wing. That's tipped. Smith the pass to Durant. And it's Smith with the assist that time.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. It's tremendous.
MP against Van Vliet. Pass to Edwards. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
To the inside. And there's Edwards on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. Thompson outside. Back to KD. It's stolen by Gobert.
Right here, right here.
They go.
No, not the shit ball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. A new lineup here for Houston. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. Here's Finney Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
To the paint. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Stupid imbecile. He really might be on special.
He was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's MP. Still scoreless. Inside, here's Edwards. Nails the baby hook.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Here's Holiday. And it's Houston with another.
I'm guarding.
The Timberwolves leading. Pass to Edwards.
You stupid imbecile. Your mama.
Here's Holiday. And he comes up with the deuce. Holiday's got 8.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
How do you call screen? How do you call it, bro? How do you call screen? How do you call no? Set screen. Quick screen.
The Bulls have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Right side, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Capella. Durant comes in for Tari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Miller with a screen on VanVleet. MP with it. He's picked up by KD. Count it. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see VanVleet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And finished off by Gobert.
I believe it's who we're all the teammates. We're not going to lie right now. I believe in the ball man really right now.
Going to finish it.
And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Orlando was tremendous. He picked up 54 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect that.
Let's lock it. We need to lock it. We're not locked in.
To go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here is Durant. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Outside Durant. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. Şengün with a screen on McDaniel. Goes back up. Minnesota with the rebound. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Şengün. He can't get that one. Gobert with the defensive end.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Şengün, no good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's not what
does it for the first half of play. Timberwolves lead by 9. We'll see you back here
team line 5
for third quarter basketball.
If people miss this, it's not going to be team line 5. It's just I've seen work jump shots like
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Houston Rockets.
There's no if they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Got a question here from Jose and One Hero. Who's the #1 overall pick in the studio show draft?
It's Ernie Bartholomew Johnson. That's the franchise broadcaster right there.
Yeah, I agree. You just put some talent around Ernie and then come back later and you got a championship squad.
Well, look, guys, it takes a team effort, but thank you. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
play through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Miller is out there with Gobert, and it's MP in at the point. Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. MP against Van Vliet. Bucket is good. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
He may be undersized, but Van Vliet, this man has fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's MP driving to the basket. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 90 seconds now into the second half. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Durant. MP up top. 10 points for him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
From outside the
Green
arc,
Giants.
and another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh my God. Now look at this. Now look at this, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Now look at this. Now look at this. 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 I almost missed the shot. I almost missed the shot. So look. Pass the ball. Okay, bet. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Watch this. All right, so you pass the ball, right? Best. Let's see. Let's you pass the ball. Come on, a little bit. Let's do a little bit. You go pass the ball. All right, check up. You can try ball pass you. All right, bet. Do something. All right, come on. Do what I do. Do the repeated move. Oh my God. I come outside. I clean it. It's a Green Giants.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Guys, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. Beasley, the pass to Thompson. Outside, KD. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good from Beasley.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little off with the execution.
This was
whatever adjustments
that was
they made
sorry.
at halftime, they are working to perfection.
No, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. Smith for 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Thompson. Cans it from downtown.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Trying to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Look at this one, not bad.
From downtown, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 15. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the bench.
Here's MP. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Coming off a big game. His confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him go.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves ahead. And we reach the 4th.
Yes. I just took my shower. Yes.
Quarter in a game that big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Capella. Durant comes in for Jari Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Beasley. In the backcourt, we'll see VanVleet and Thompson. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Down he goes for 3.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
MP off the glass.
And one.
That's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep, it's
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Bye-bye.
The 3 goes
Bye-bye. You already know
the
bye-bye.
has no
Like
heart,
Wi-Fi.
and that's poor
That's
defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you
Savage.
wonder if they've
I got
already packed
chopped
it in for the
back
game, ready to
to
go to
Davis.
the next.
That's
Got
all
to at
that
least show
matters.
a little heart out here.
outside Smith. A three-pointer. Good.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
The drive by Embiid.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now VanVleet launches it. Gobert there for the rebound. Minnesota leading by 15.
Oh, yes! And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any rookie comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Bro, we do our thing.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 42 in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
MP against
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's do this.
The 3 from MP. It's the three-point
That's
bomb.
over him, right?
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Crazy with the commentary at this point, man. I don't do Nike Tech. Check for some options out here, you know, blood. Check for some options out here, man. The last one season. What do we do last? What do we do this? What do we do? Look, man. The real life is I broke the record. He broke the record, man. He broke records. I could have broke his record. No, I'm not to do it. No, but let me change this real quick. We're gonna say this. We're gonna put it on real quick. We're gonna make the first one game. We're gonna put 12 minutes. We're gonna try to do it. I could have broke his record before. We're gonna try to do it. So it's rookie season. Yeah, we're gonna beat this record. We're gonna beat it. The odd be is 34-6. No, 36. I was mostly looking at this. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. Alright, let's see. What's up there? You break it, break it. I broke it, break it. It's bonus. I'm gonna break non-conference next year. I gotta break all these records. I'm breaking this one, the finals. I'm breaking this one, my freshman playoffs. I'm breaking this one, the second year. I'm breaking this one, the second year. I'm breaking this one, my third year. How I'm gonna beat those records? How? Just tell me how. Award races. I'm winning this one. I gotta win those clutch quick. No, I'm gonna win. I mean, I had to have clutch. I'm winning this next year. No, it's just so I can't. Rookie of the year, yeah. I'm not winning rookie of the year. Can I just send this one for you? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So I don't want to do it. Open to casino, then I'm gonna prove the amplifiers. Do that move, what you see. Got no job, but I stay home. My brain, okay. But that's okay, 'cause I could Five days. Okay, let's stimulate the thing like this. What's that? Last time I tried it, we didn't look good. Fresh is still like rough. We're gonna build. We gotta build our. We gotta build. Like we're building our legacy. So, I think low key this, is artist. I'm not passing balls here. We're not passing balls. We're not passing balls. We're not passing balls. We're passing balls. That's scary. Listen to it. Okay, I got 12 put up a million after this. Even though my players don't go mine. So I wasn't looking for
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Deep into the season, this Rookie of the Year race has taken a clear shape. We have a good idea of who has a legit chance to take home the award. There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall, just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
While he's not even among the top 10 rookies right now, he's one of my picks to improve big time in his sophomore season.
Well, the talent is there, and now you see the foundation he is building. It's just going to take time to develop.
A look at the Pelicans starting group. Zion and Looney together down low. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's MP in at the 1.
Ma. For you are number 1. This is for you. You. My number one. Hey Sarah, who wears the Wilbur Steelers? Yes.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Williamson misses. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Murray.